discussed in this one, we reached up to what point?
An approach for choosing best supplier.
Okay. So did we proceed to an approach to?
An approach for choosing best supplier.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what were those approaches?
We just
right. Fine. So an approach for choosing the best supplier. This one we were discussing after looking at the qualities of a qualified supplier. Okay? Alright. Can you name some of the qualities that you believe the ones that will always make a supplier more appealing? Can you remember any of those qualities you mentioned last time? Okay.
Yeah. Reliable.
Reliable.
Yes.
Okay. So must have experience, reliable, accountable.
Yes. Integrity.
Oh, must also have integrity.
Yes.
Alright, wait a minute. I know you're okay, you're fine, but I'm afraid you may be mixing with the qualities of a good procurement officer. Yes, but some of them are right, some of them you're right, but some of them you're getting there. So anyway, just a reminder, here are some of those qualities we discussed last time. These people must be financially secure.
Yes.
Must be financially secure. Yes. Must be, they have ability and the capacity to supply the necessary materials. Okay, here are the qualities. So you can just have a look at them just as a reminder. Remember, we discussed this one. So, actually, not very far from what you were saying. Because even when you look at the issue of integrity, he is always there. Because a man of integrity or a woman of integrity is the person of his word. So a supplier, whenever you agree with the supplier to do something, that one must always be able. So integrity must always be there, honesty, and all those other things must always be there. Now, an approach for choosing the best supplier of a product. An approach for choosing the best supplier for a product. Now, a best supplier is the one who can always supply you what you demanded, exactly as you demanded, in terms of quantity, the quality, and of course in time. So the one who can, and of course, at a reasonable price. So someone who can manage to do this, you can say, I think this is the best supplier. Now, for you to get the best, it means there are always many. There are always many on the market. You cannot just pick randomly. You need to assess and analyze them. Then you say, I think I should go with this one. This is the best. So, you may have a traditional supplier or traditional supplier, if it's possible, that ever since I started business, I always deal with this one. But there is no guarantee that that person or that supplier is always the best. So, at times you may be advised to look for an alternative or alternative supplier so that at least you differentiate and at the end of the day, pick the best. So, that's one course, the other one is that you need to build a long list of qualified suppliers who can deliver the product. So you can have them in your database. You can have the list of those suppliers in your database. And of course, we are talking about qualified suppliers. So that whenever you need them, just a phone call, you get one. And of course, you always list down those who are considered to be the best. Now, on that long list, what else are we being asked to do, or are we being advised to do? Compare organizations on this long list. The organizations in this case, we are talking about the suppliers. So compare them and eliminate those who are for any reason less desirable. So we are assuming that you have that long list of 20 suppliers that you feel or you know that they are on the market. They supply whatever goods you normally need. But now they say compare them and probably eliminate those that are less desirable. What are some of the reasons that can make some suppliers less desirable? Probably they are not desirable. They cannot deliver in time. Probably they don't have the financial capacity to deliver whenever there is a need, whenever you demand something. Or probably their prices, when you look at their charges, are always exorbitant or very expensive. So based on a number of factors, you can eliminate them. And that is remain with the few that at least you can try. So that this is few that may remain, whether 3, 4, or 5, whenever you need them, then a phone call, you get one. Now, prepare an inquiry or request for quotation and send it to the shortlist. You had a long list of prospective suppliers, but one by one you'll be eliminating them. After eliminating them, you remain with probably 4 or 5 or so. Then after some time, you can always prepare a request for quotation and send them. So based on that quotation is when now you can say, I think I need to deal with this other one. So whenever those suppliers have given you the quotations, what else do? You send them the what? The bid, so that at least they should always pay and of course send back to you. After they submit their bid, you do evaluation and of course you eliminate the less desired one as well, up to the point that you narrow down to the listing. Now, they say after doing a preliminary evaluation of bid, you do again a technical evaluation to see if the product meets all the specifications in. Out of those 4, mind you started with many, probably there were 20 or 30, you were eliminating up to the point of 5 or 4, you made 5. Now those 5, you prepared a request for quotation, you sent them. After they gave you they sent you the quotation, you sent them the bid or the bidding document, so to say. Now, after they submitted their bidding document, what next? You have to evaluate and eliminate again those with major problems. So probably out of those that are submitted this one, you eliminated the 2 and you are remaining with 3. Again, with those 3 remaining, you still have to now evaluate based on the technical aspects of whatever you want to do. So do a technical evaluation to see if the product meets all the specifications according to you. Mind you, it is you who normally sets the specifications in. Now, after doing this technical evaluation, we are also told that you may be expected to do a commercial evaluation now to compare the cost and other conditions. So we are assuming that after that elimination process, you remain with 2 or 3 based on the specifications evaluation or technical evaluation. After you evaluated these 3 based on the technical specifications, they are all passed, they have succeeded. Now what next? Are you going to award the contract to all these 3? Or maybe are you going to award this contract to both these 2? No. Now here comes another stage where you do a commercial evaluation. Now this one is to do with money. You now look at the cost involved. Now, So after you've done a commercial evaluation, you compare the cost. Now, probably you have to eliminate one and you only remain with the two. What else you remain with the three after this commercial one? It means all of them, all these ones that are remaining, when it comes to the cost, add this to their cost efficiency, add this to their backup. Now, what do we do next? We are still advised to go to the next step. So, this next step is that of arranging a pre-award meeting to discuss bids with the remaining suppliers. Mind you, you are a contracting authority. Now, what you need to do here is to invite those that you feel are kind of qualifying. Those that are artists are about to qualify. And you sit down for a meeting with them and you discuss the bid. Now, what you discuss in such kind of meetings, you discuss conditions which are specific conditions and they have to be agreed. Then from there, you choose the supplier that is most likely to win the order. The steps are continuing, as you can see. What are we discussing? We are discussing approaches to getting a better supplier. So, from this meeting, after discussing specific conditions, you are now able to ascertain the supplier that is most likely to win the order. Now, you can see that this one is likely going to win this order. Now, probably this contract. What next we need to do? Again, arrange a pre-commitment meeting, sort out any last minute details. So it's like the elimination people doing, now you remain with one. Now with this one, you arrange a meeting, one-on-one meeting. You discuss final details, fine details regarding the contract in question. You have taken all those steps to make sure that at least both parties, you and the prospective contractor, are conversant with all the conditions and terms. But still more, you are narrowing down to the last detail. So here is this meeting. Now, you now award the order or the contract to the preferred supplier. I think at this point, you are fully convinced that this is the best supplier who can always do the needful. But if we are to be honest to ourselves, we find that this procedure is very tedious and time-consuming, so stressful. You can imagine all the stresses that you've gone through passing through all those stages. We were identifying the prospective suppliers. We prepared a list of them. Then by and by we were eliminating, and the elimination process took a number of stages to the point of requesting for quotations. Even after quotations, you eliminated, and so on and so forth up to this point. So, though it is time-consuming, but you should always keep in mind that a poor supplier can cause more problems than poor materials. So, to avoid that danger, to avoid that risk, it's better to take this path, which is a bit complicated, a bit tedious and time-consuming, to avoid unnecessary problems in the process of contract execution. We're together, right? So it's like you trade off. And the delay that can be there, the time taken in order to go through this process and propose the outcome of what we are going to accomplish. You may choose to use a shortcut. Is this a thing? This is time consuming. Is consuming multiple resources. I mean, there are always suppliers around. Why can't we just pick that up? Okay, you can do this. But now in the long run, if he fails to deliver in time and put the right materials, who is going to be the sufferer? It's you. And he is going to excuse himself, say, no, I didn't force myself to you. It's you who invited me, so what? This is none of my problem. So it is better to undergo all these processes wherever necessary. It's not a matter, but wherever necessary, for you to be assured that you are getting the basic supply. So, this process mainly it is used for major purchases. But for the small purchases, I don't think you can go through this process. Then do it. Then it will paka yenyewe moja moja. Hii ajira mwezi kamilani tu msipata bani kazi za but we are talking about large purchases is probably large organizations and so on and so forth. So normally an organization will spend little time looking at alternative suppliers. If it is buying low value materials, the situations through which you cannot waste your time undergoing that procedure. What are those situations? Some of the situations are here that you can see. If you are buying low value materials, probably there's no need for you to undergo all those tedious processes. Or there is only one possible supplier of that particular product on the market. You see that that particular product on the market, it is only one possible supplier. Definitely, there's no need for you to say, let me prepare a long list of these suppliers. Where are you going to get the others? Since it is only one in the market. So, in that situation, there's no need to use this approach. And there can also be a situation where there is already a successful arrangement with a supplier. There is a successful arrangement with a supplier. You know the supplier, and he is meeting all the conditionalities. For example, the charges he gives you are at least affordable. He is somebody who can always deliver them and he does that. He is somebody who is flexible. He is somebody who always gives you whatever you demand in good condition. So already the arrangement is successful. That being the case, I don't think you may need to go through that other process again. Why? Because a successful one is already there. But of course, this doesn't mean that you should not have a backup plan. having a list and you start eliminating them and undergoing all that process, definitely you go for the available supplier to come and help you. So an example cannot only be that one of firefighting and so whatsoever. There can be a number of examples of emergency situations that will compel you just to go to one supplier so that at least you proceed with whatever process is there. You do not have time issue. So that can be a condition. And again, there is another condition here. Whenever the organization has a policy of selecting specific types of supply, there is a policy for selecting specific types of supply. We are a construction company, rather. Now, we know the kinds of cement that are there on the market. We have what we call Dangote, we have what we call Shayona, we have what we call and you name it. And here there is another kind of cement that is produced somewhere in Mangote, or something like that. Different kinds. So you may set your standards that whenever we are executing whatever we do, these are the kinds of cement that we use. So there is no way we can go to those others. Whenever we are doing something, we always engage Dangote, or else we always engage Lafarge, or Portland, whatever it is. So it's a delivery policy. If you have this policy, there is no way you can go through the other processes that we have seen. Now, the number of suppliers. You are in an organization and you need the suppliers to do things for you. How many do you need to do? So, depending on the circumstances, an organization may form long-term alliances and partnerships with suppliers. So, this at some point will always move organizations towards single suppliers, either for each material or for a range of different materials. For many reasons, many suppliers, many organizations will always choose to get into a closer working relationship with the specific suppliers. Having those specific relationships with some suppliers has a lot of advantages. Some of the advantages is that it provides a room for negotiations, adjustments, discounts, and so on and so forth. In your neighborhood, there are always a number of shops that you normally go and buy whatever you want to buy. In your neighborhood, we have these guys with barber shops, the ones that are there, you always go there for them to cut your hair. Normally, when you have those that you normally work with, those that you have a close relationship with, the service delivery mostly is always good. Why? Because you are used to them and they are used to you. Even if you don't have money at some point, you can go to them and say, you know what, I will make an example of we get so you can always negotiate. Unlike the situation with somebody that you don't even know each other there or you have never worked with. So, similarly, with large organizations, some organizations have chosen to take that and it really works good. But now, as I said that part, it goes towards the situation where you are only going to have a single supply. So you can have a single supply for all the products that you always need, or all the materials that you always need, or you can have a single supply for each material that you always need in your organization. So, in essence, if you always require 10 materials at a go, it means if each supplier is given one material, you may have 10 suppliers only. But one supplier is there to deliver a specific material, and so on and so forth. So that one, as we said, it has those advantages that it gives a room for you to always negotiate and just ask for or bargain for discounts and so on and so forth. And again, whenever there is a problem with that particular supplier, and you lodge a complaint or you give him feedback, most of them are always flexible to listen to your feedback and act upon that. Because now they are respecting the relationship that is there. Unlike those that you don't deal with frequently, you just deal with them randomly. you yourself, it becomes difficult for you to go to them and probably lodge a complaint or give them feedback, because it's difficult that you can always get internal. Now, that one leads to what we call single sourcing. Now, some organizations say that this arrangement of single sourcing leaves them vulnerable to the performance of an individual company, and they have severe problems if something goes wrong. See this? Let us look at this point of having a single source. Here, I said it provides a wide range of opportunities and advantages, right? Because that means you always do each other frequently. But now, some organizations have come out and said, no, with single sourcing, we are always vulnerable to the performance of an individual company. And at times, we also have severe problems when something goes wrong. Why do you think these people can become vulnerable if they are using a single source or a single sourcing method?
Maybe the supplier and then the so you can blame the price.
What else? In any relationship, here we're talking about business relationship, right? A relationship is always reciprocal. Do me, I do you. You understand? Do you? Do me, I do you. Or I do you, you do me. Normally that's what happens in most relationships. And here we're talking about business relationships. Okay, even in other kinds of relationships that we know, it is always reciprocal. When you say reciprocal, in so doing, the working relationship works well. But not everybody will always be loyal to that kind of an arrangement. Unfortunately, that's the world that we are living in. And for you, my dear young man, Muazafika walk over here. Then Muazafika says, you know, but you know, I think that you will get a relationship. This is, we should know that this world is always cruel. You'll be loyal to somebody, but that somebody will not be loyal to you. So don't take it for granted that since I'm loyal, then this person is going to be loyal. Or else, the other person will be loyal, but you will not be loyal. Unfortunately, that's what happens. But in an ideal situation, in a normal situation, that loyalty must always be there. In mutual loyalty. So we wait the reciprocal. So, what happens? If one is loyal, the other one is not, it means the other one who is not loyal will betray this one, will betray the loyal one. So in a working relationship, a business relationship like this one, having one single supplier can bring those benefits that we see. But at times, the supplier can be selfish. The supplier cannot be loyal and say, I want to buy it. I'm not going to spoil it anymore. If you're selling like this, I'll just figure out how will that work. So that one makes you vulnerable because you have nowhere to go. You have just fixed the arrangement to this other one. But now, since this person has betrayed you, you'll be left in the court. Who must be represented? So that's what some other organizations have always said, have claimed that. That's also saying, supplier again, detail organization, demand. the problems that may come along with a single sourcing can be countered by this solution that is down there. Organizations can put in place a policy of buying the same materials from a number of competing suppliers. Building relationships with multiple suppliers of the same products or same material, so that there is no reliance on a single supplier. When this supplier disappoints, you can go to the other one. Okay. Somali is a single sourcing. That is wrong. What are some of the advantages of single sourcing? If at all there are any. Here are some of those ones. Strong relationship between the customer and suppliers. One, there is this strong commitment that we can see here. Stronger relationship between the customer and the supplier. And at times, they can even reach a point of formalizing those relationships into alliances or partnerships. Another thing here is the commitment of all parties to the success of the relationship, since this supplier knows that organization normally buys